Everybody was.
Alright, I know what you're thinking. Alex, why the hell haven't you gotten up yet? Your alarm is clearly waking up everybody else in your neighborhood, except you. And you're the one that said it the night before. You see here, this, my friends, is what 95% of college students find themselves experiencing at least once within their lifetime.
Well, I haven't yet.
Then you probably have experienced this before. Alright, almost done with the semester. Alright, let's see what I have planned for this week. Okay, well, at least I'll have time to study for it. At least I'll have time to sleep. Okay, so exam seasons. Why do they exist? Well, according to every single education system around the globe, they decided that, yeah, we're just gonna destroy any hopes of seeing the light at the end of the tunnel and bombard them with exams. So what effects do these exams have on mental health? Alex, I'll take severe cases of depression, insomnia, anxiety, and potential eating disorders for 500. Alright, check this scenario. You're an average college student majoring in something like engineering, for example. It's near the end of the semester, and you just finished working an 8-hour shift that lasted until around 11 p.m. Lo and behold, your professor creates an assignment on Canvas entitled Final Exam, which will take place later that week. You realize you have little to no time to study, so you cram all night and basically show up to school exhausted the very next morning. Your hair is turning white, you've consumed abhorrent amounts of caffeine, and you're looking like an absolute mess. You haven't eaten anything good or nutritious in the past few days, haven't even gone outside, and your room is looking like some sort of aftermath of a hurricane that passed by. This cycle repeats for days until the day of the exam. Alright guys, it's like 4:35 a.m, so please bear with me. So college students typically get heightened stress levels near or during exam seasons, especially during maybe finals or midterms. I can attest to this myself because that's exactly how I am feeling right now. And oftentimes these habits of cramming or drinking lots of caffeine or getting not enough sleep is one of the key attributors to chronic stress and a lot of its side effects, including the development of depression, anxiety, insomnia, all of these really like real things that can happen to you and the risk that it is, the risk of them happening. However, these really scary sounding risks may sound like, wow, it's over, I'm cooked. But there are certain strategies that you can use to help mitigate them. One of which is physical exercise. Now, physical exercise is scientifically proven to release a large amount of endorphins, which can help the mental flow of an individual's mind and lead them to manage academic stress more effectively, as well as improving sleep regulation. Basically, go outside, go for that walk, because it'll help you. Another method could be to change your perspective on certain things. Like, let's say you have maybe 2 exams that you need to study for. Instead of, cramming it all into one session, how about maybe trying to divide it and divide your time evenly so that you don't feel super overwhelmed and stressed by one certain thing. And finally, adopting healthier habits. Stress can affect the way that you eat, sleep, and do everything in your daily life. So trying to maintain healthy habits like eating 3 meals a day and drinking enough water to stay hydrated can help come a long way for you to succeed. And also not really cramming is like great too, because if you cram then you're also losing a lot of sleep, which is exactly what I'm doing right now.
Please, Speed, I need this. My mom is kind of
ストレスとフロムストレナースエグザムペリウッズ
live with my dad. I want to help her out.
Speed, I'm watching the stream while you try not to laugh, bro. That's disrespectful.